Greetings, family. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing very well. I'm doing great. You know, just thought I'd go ahead and do a live, maybe for like an hour or two. You know what I'm saying? Talk a little bit. Might have some random guests coming in, but you know, talk about a few things. We'll always try to start off by playing a song. I wish I could play with my other one, but if you do know or don't know, I lost my sub channel. And I've been using that the most recently, so had to start over again. But I still got my main channel. I still got 200,000. Yeah, 200,000 views on my main channel. I just wanted to switch it up. So I got to make sure I be careful, don't catch no strikes and all that other good stuff. And you know what I'm saying? I got some good content coming up for y'all. I've been meeting a lot of people and stuff that I can have join. You know what I'm saying? Not only like offline, but I met some different communities online and different people and stuff. And I want to try to set up some things where have a good conversation, discussion about different topics and different stuff, and give y'all some unique, creative content that you would otherwise not see anywhere else. So, I'm gonna go ahead and play one of the songs, and I appreciate you joining. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Look out for me, help my community grow because I had got a small community built up on the last one, but they got taken. So I ain't gonna worry about that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little mad about that shit, but I'm good. Like I got way more content, way more better stuff, and this shit just for fun. You know what I'm saying? And we have fun with stuff, and treat something as a hobby and actually having fun and being hungry and actually putting in the work with it. You end up with better results. So give me a moment. All right, so I'm gonna play a couple of songs from my brother right quick as everybody joining in, and let me set up. Boom, got it. All right, yeah, here go the channel, the Bond to Exodus, 325 subscribers. This channel is dedicated to the revelation of the Bantu culture and spirituality for all. All right, so now one of the videos. All right, so I'm going ahead and play this song right quick. Here we go.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the netherworld. Everything that you were used to has passed away. Open your pineal gland and enter the third eye.
Go hard. Lately I've been feeling guilty, need to make a confession. Let me speak on this and take away the hidden aggression. I've been convicted, so I'm trying to make a concession. You have great things happening on the earth in succession. Sometimes things outside the box is an inner expression. Meanwhile, mastering your skills might be a profession. When you bottle things up inside, that's a form of suppression. How does being overly obsessed become an obsession? When does becoming depressed become the depression? How does the proper progress become the progression? How long can you transgress before it becomes a transgression? I need the operator to operate on the rules of oppression. I must speak out against the system of darkness aggression. I don't try to impress people, I just leave an impression. The truth of the matter was written in a facial expression. People refuse to go back to work after the long recession.
Lord, live in me. Go hard. Lord, live in me. Go hard. Lord, live in me. Go hard.
Jacob had a dream when he laid his head on that stone and went into the subconscious. He was physically gone, leaving the conscious for to walk before his throne, eating the bread and meat and spitting out the bone. Reprobate behavior sometimes not condoned. Just as soon as the flesh and blood wraps over the bone, priests walking around with the best oils of cologne. I get sweaty tunnel vision when I'm in my auto zone. Black angels don't blow trumpets, they blow the trombone. I'm getting the feeling that we too far gone to atone. I'm getting crazy encrypted messages on my phone. Some people don't care about the truth of the unknown. Do you ever feel like that you waiting alone? Sometimes I'm feeling like Rocky, sometimes Sylvester Stallone. Feeling like I'm a maverick, I want to do things on my own. When I speak to the Father, I always change my tone.
Lord, live in me. Go hard. Lord, live in me.
The Matrix mainframe is shut down.
It's the expressions on my face, the emotions that make me pace. Darkness keeping us from grace, kinetic energy starting to race. It's the expressions on my face, the emotions that make me pace. Darkness keeping us from grace, kinetic energy starting to race. It's the expressions on my face, the emotions that make me pace. Darkness keeping us from grace, kinetic energy starting to race. It's the expressions on my face, the emotions that make me pace. Darkness keeping us from grace, kinetic energy starting to race.
It's man over matter. This is Jacob's ladder. The hourglass will shatter. Call me the Mad Hatter. Male lamb will get fatter. Warm blood will splatter. A nation they had to scatter. The heavens hear the chatter. I take a shot with the beer. Angelic voices in my ear. Medics are yelling clear. Lost one you hold dear. The Holy One will reappear. Prepare for war without fear. The end of time is near. Sad face matches the tear.
It's the expressions on my face, the emotions that make me pace. Darkness keeping us from grace, kinetic energy starting to race. It's the expressions on my face, the emotions that make me pace. Darkness keeping us from grace, kinetic energy starting to race. It's the expressions on my face, the emotions that make me pace. Darkness keeping us from grace, kinetic energy starting to race. It's the expressions on my face, the emotions that make me pace. Darkness keeping us from grace, kinetic energy starting to race.
I know who you are. I kill for this bar. Rough ride in this car. Forever with my star. Smoking on a cigar. Just as black as tar. They calling me Scar. Skills up to par. Life isn't a dream. Got caught in a beam. Water turns into steam. Traitors on my team. Worthy to redeem. Sold into a scene. Ridiculed and a meme. Getting ready to scream.
It's the expressions on my face, the emotions that make me pace. Darkness keeping us from grace, kinetic energy starting to race. It's the expressions on my face, the emotions that make me pace. Darkness keeping us from grace, kinetic energy starting to race. It's the expressions on my face, the emotions that make me pace. Darkness keeping us from grace, kinetic energy starting to race. It's the expressions on my face, the emotions that make me pace. Darkness keeping us from grace, kinetic energy starting to race.
We're dipped in gold. Life out in the cold. Woke from the first mold. Heavenly child was sold. Earth is wickedly bold. Weak hands will fold. Bright lights to behold. Gotta love to uphold. We're out in the limb. Take us above the rim. Life taught me to swim. From the blood of Shem. Don't let the light dim. Forward singing to him. Situation making it grim. You stronger than Jim. This has been another Innovation production. Goodbye. Baba Ye tu, Baba Ye tu, Baba Ye tu, Baba Ye tu.
My God, the Holy Father has been with our people ever since we landed on these shores. Hallelujah, forgive us for our sins. We disrespected you first and left you alone. You didn't leave us alone. Hallelujah.
Morning dew covers the grass at the break of day. This is a piece of shit world. I don't know what to say. This is the valley of dry bones, but bones don't decay. If you a stumbling block, please stay out of my people's way. My people have to come together and learn how to play. Sort of like blooming flowers that only open in May. If Jesus is the fish, why we the fish fillet? We make the Father angry. As a people we have to pay. Under blue skies and running waters, the grass is green. It's the simple lessons that'll teach you what life means. When you blind, things ain't always what they seem. Life is a reality, not a play or commercial scheme. A worthy people to exalt, we will be redeemed. The day of reckoning is not locked away in a dream. I look to those things that are hidden in the unseen. Baba Ye tu, Baba Ye tu, Baba Ye tu, Baba Ye tu. Biblically speaking, our people are the cream of the crop. This is a never-ending story. Our blood will never stop. Got their hands raised to heaven like heaven gon' drop. I cried over spilt milk, now just use the mop. Remember what you did to us while you was on top. Remember we gave you swag and a love for hip-hop. We were the backbone of America. The flag was the prop. We look for protection from our God and not the cops. The gates of heaven are open. What's blowing in the wind? The matrix is built off the decimal system based on 10. Heaven is a reality. The earth is a parallel twin. Half man, half angel mixed with a little gem. About the time that we become adults, we perfect sin. I guess that I love my nation. That's my next of kin. One for all, all for one. That's how we win. One for all for one. That's how we win.
Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
Baba Ye tu, Baba Ye tu, Baba.
All right, thank you for everybody joining. Anybody watching live or anybody in the replay, thank you. I appreciate it. Anybody that subscribe, like my videos, or commented, thank you. Queen, aka Miss Sunkiss, I appreciate you for showing up and thank you. You know, I've been through a lot through the last like couple of years, but honestly, I think I got stronger in the process. Like I was already a tough, strong person, but God and life will show you like, oh, you think you strong, you think you tough, you think you smart, you think you intelligent, you think you whatever. It's like, nah, I got something. Life got something for you. And I'm like, oh shit, but I don't get through it, and like I'm still kind of dealing with it, but I got a higher perspective and a higher knowledge of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I want to I want to be a better person. I like helping people out. You know what I'm saying? I get more. Some people feel like they don't feel right in their life. I get more fulfillment, enjoying life, and helping other people out. And so far as myself, like I independently, like I don't have to depend on somebody else for me to have gratitude or validation or some type of acknowledgement or different things like that. Me personally, I give that to myself. It's just like, okay, act like you're drawing and you make a picture, right? If you draw a picture and it's good, and I've done that before a few times, you know what I'm saying, and it's real good, you ain't gotta ask somebody else, is this good? So when you in your life and you asking, oh, hold up, what's the discussion? So right now I'm just doing an open panel, and you know what I'm saying. Like I call it open panel, open discussion panel. So like anybody can join, and any topic, any discussion can be talked about. Like I don't care if it's spiritual, religion, economics, government, real estate, anything come. It could be some hood news. It could be a war in Africa going on between two tribes. I don't care what it is. I like learning because there's so much knowledge out there. Every second there's like over a million different things. I mean, there's billions of people. Hold up, give me a quick second. Hold up. But yeah, there's a billion different topics and discussions that people can be having, and I appreciate running into y'all communities and y'all group because I lost my channel, but at the same time, I just gained my own. Like they call us African Americans, like we don't even say that shit, but like they call us AA and stuff. So I've been dealing with a lot of foreign family. You know what I'm saying? Like continental Africans and British Africans, Caribbean Africans, Canadian Africans, and you know what I'm saying. And there be some there be what you call it, Black Americans or Black African. Yeah, that's a whole nother subject for another time. But I want to try to grow our communities because it's a lot of us that watch each other, and then when we don't got one of those nice hot feeds like alive, somebody chopping it up with people and people having fun or so on some knowledge and intelligence type things, you know. You build your subscribers. Like one of the channels that I had subscribed to, and this was like less than a year ago, that person got over a million subscribers now, but they was already like very professional with already in that quality of what you call video quality and sound production and all the other stuff, but they didn't think they could get that. But like for me, I'm a small YouTube creator. Like I ain't trying to be like fucking $1 million. I ain't got all that shit. But am I gonna make it entertaining, something that you like to fuck with, something you want to hear? Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do all that. You see what I'm saying? So if there's anything that you want to talk about, anything like that, I don't. How do you pin the comment? Like, I don't even. Hold up. Hold up. How do you? Did I do that right? I don't even know how to do it. I need to learn. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. If anybody want to join in, let me drop the link again. Anybody want to join in? Join in. You know what I'm saying? Create the topic. I'll change the title later, depending on how good it get on that. I don't care. See, I'm starting off from the bottom. I ain't gonna try to do like too much to where I'm like, all right, hold on. We got Queen, aka Miss Sunshine. I want to say Sunshine, but it's Sunkissed. So let me say it right. What's
Everybody want to say sun kissed.
that? So it ain't just me, huh?
Nope.
Okay. So that's the thing. Okay. So let me properly introduce you again. We got Queen, aka Miss Sunkissed, on the
That
panel.
mean I'm doing my job.
Yeah. No
I'm
bull.
supposed to be
Uh,
spreading love and light. Everybody want to call me Miss Sunshine. That mean I'm supposed to be alive.
I mean, I don't know why, because I'm reading it and I'm looking at it, and for some odd reason, I wanted to say sunshine and not sun kissed.
Yeah, that's the serious topic. It's telling me I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, doing what you're supposed to do. So, I want you to go ahead. Um, I'm just the host. You a guest. So anytime I have a guest, they special to me. I want you to speak and you talk. I want you to get it out. And anything you want me to react to, good. You know what I'm saying? That's how I like treating my people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shoot. I ain't really got nothing to say for real.
I mean, okay, so check this out. So what you just explained is that people be saying that. Let me hit you with this. Why you think people be saying that?
Because I'm doing my job.
Oh, okay, because you're doing your job. Now, what would you think is a part of you to make sure that you're doing your job that can help other people? Because I'm one of the people like I take care, I do my job, but when we say that, that's not helping them understand how to get it right, like how we got it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, personal accountability goes a long way.
Yes.
When you stop thinking that you are the victim of life circumstances and that you create your own realities, then life changes for you.
I like that. I like that. Self accountability. Like, so for people who don't understand what self accountability is, it's a way of hey, if I'm doing something good or I'm doing something bad, some people might be aware of it. So somebody say, hey yo, you fucking up in this area. Listen to it and do the better things, and that's self accountability. Keep going.
Yeah, instead of saying, even if it's something bad, and like, damn, in this society, we have things called like victim blaming, right?
Hmm.
And, that just alleviates the so called victim from um, accountability. You know, it's not to say that something egregious did not happen or occur to you, but if you were to meet that situation again, what did you learn so that you can get a different outcome so you don't end up in the position of being as harmed as you were this particular time,
Yeah. You know, basically what I'm getting is, and this is for people to understand, because I like educating people too, and I mainly learn before I try to teach. You know what I'm saying? So what I got from that is for people who going through difficult situations. So make sure that if you're going through difficult situations, that you're preparing yourself more better and navigating through that situation, so you don't expect the same result doing the same thing through the same path of actions, so to say.
Right. Because doing
Uh-huh.
is insanity.
Oh yeah.
And
The definition of doing the same thing over and over again is insanity, and that's true.
right. I think most people want to be insane. I think most people are insane, but
Yeah, I mean, it's a crazy world, and you are what you eat, and we eat from this world, so it's in the same world. It's something wrong with this world. It's kind of sick in a way. You feel me? You one of the people who can see that. See, some people will look at it like, I don't care how much money I got or how broke I am, I can still see when shit wrong. You feel me?
yeah.
Like, okay, I got all the shit I need, or nothing. I ain't worried about that. If something wrong, something wrong. Or I don't have what I need. Now I ain't gonna be pissed off more than I knew what it, you know what I'm saying? Like I keep everything the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Some people allow some of their circumstances to challenge their overall circumstance. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I'm not explaining that right. Can you explain that right? I definitely didn't explain that shit right. But you got
Okay, say it again.
all right. So like some people allow more personal internal, not external, but internal circumstances dictate how they live their life, and it's kind of in a negative way, and it blocks them from their external, the overall, life experience and through everybody and everything in the higher consciousness, you know what I'm saying, type thing.
Yeah, I think you're on the right track. I think you just mixed up the two.
Hmm.
The external influence is never the problem
Well,
because
yeah, go. Nah, explain
the,
that. Yeah.
the peace is inside of the self. So no matter what is going on the outside, you should be able to maintain your peace. And in order to do that, you have to have one accountability for yourself. Because if you got accountability for yourself and you know yourself and you're doing the great work, which is the work of self, then hey, this not good for me. Perhaps I shouldn't be here. Or this doesn't vibe with me. This could be a detriment to me, or this is good for me. I should do this thing.
Exactly. Um, yeah, I like that. Now, can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
All right, cause they asked me this. All right, so let me just tell you this right quick. So, okay, the real Powder Puff. I was recommended her live panel, so I talked to them, went on their live. I told them drop links. I got put on the got put on the Cream and Isha and Skoga Honest. I appreciate y'all. Like I would have never, if I wouldn't have lost my YouTube channel, I wouldn't have the YouTube algorithm. I wouldn't have found y'all channel though. You feel me?
Hmm.
So I appreciate that. But so let me go ahead and give you a question. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all because I got a lot of different panels I've been joining, and I would like for everybody to kind of cross platform and get the subscribers built up more because I seen one of the people I had put on, they got 1 million subscribers already, like within a year. So we might not get all that, but we can get our shit boosted. That show love and grow the communities. You feel me?
Yeah.
So the question I got for you, what religion, what is your religion or spirituality? And you ain't gotta go into details, you guys, you know what I'm saying, whatever you feel comfortable saying. But I'm just asking, as a talking point, and I'll tell you about mine, and it'll keep the conversation flowing and fresh.
So, on the surface, I'm a Christian.
Okay. On the surface, you're a Christian. I like that. Say, oh look, same here. Well, nah, I wouldn't call myself a Christian anymore. But go ahead, keep going.
I practice hoodoo.
You practice voodoo?
Hoodoo.
Hoodoo.
Yes.
Okay, hoodoo, not voodoo, not
Not
voodoo,
voodoo.
not
Hoodoo.
not voodoo,
No, not voodoo.
not.
Hoodoo. 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 Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm not aware of. I'm aware of voodoo and voodoo. What is voodoo? But I know I've heard that before. So what is that? Can you explain that to me?
So hoodoo is a mystical practice of Christianity.
Okay,
We utilize the Bible. We also practice magic according to the Bible. Hoodoo is understand that Jesus practiced magic.
okay. So let me say this, and this is not against what you're saying, but you know how they said the three wise men came to see Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So the three wise men were magi, where we get
Mm-hmm.
music from. So three wise men, they use the stars to get to them. So people, how people be in the church be like, oh, astrology is bad. They use the stars, which is astrology, to find them. Hey, look, keep, hey, look, I like your bill. Hey, look, oh, hey, look, let me put the building up in this. Keep going. Look, all right, so um, keep going. They said so hoodoo, and I'm not saying I agree with that, but I like what you're talking about because one thing I want to do is bridge gaps to people, and I'm very in tune to my spirituality. Now I'm strong mentally and physically, but my spirituality, like I'm up there. I listen to everybody, and I don't ostracize. You know what I'm saying? Now when it's come to some straight crazy stuff, I don't listen to it. But keep going.
Um. No, 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 no.
So explain the hoodoo. Let me bring you back. So explain the hoodoo. Jesus actually practiced magic, and of course, you ain't gonna hear no pastor or reverend say that. I mean, you gonna hear pastor reverend saying "ye are gods" because that say that in Genesis and in the first couple of chapters. But yeah, keep going. Good.
Yeah, they know they're not gonna tell you that. You have to learn these things
Hmm.
by actually opening the Bible and reading them.
Hmm.
Now, we have a lot of black people that would like to um practice other African traditions, which there's nothing wrong with that, except for the fact we had our own traditions that fits us over here in this land. Like for instance, they do a lot of animal sacrifice.
Yeah, they practice animal sacrifice. Are you muted? I can't hear you. Okay.
Can you
Maybe.
hear me now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear you now. Hey, look, if you gotta mute yourself, like I do that. I do that all the time. If I gotta mute myself, you gotta mute yourself. Do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real life. You know what I'm saying? Happy. You feel me? Already. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you was explaining about some of the keep going animal sacrifice. That was the last thing that came in on my feed.
Yeah, we don't necessarily do that in our culture, not in the way that they do it in
Yeah, hold on,
Arizona.
look, you heard exactly what I'm about to say. Now, we don't do it the way they do it, but how many animals get sacrificed for us to get our fast food while we doing that?
Right.
Yeah, I
So
appreciate you saying that. You covered for yourself saying that because I heard. So I said, oh, we kind of do that too. But yeah, keep going.
yeah, we practice a form of animal sacrifice because I mean, shit, everything's on the food chain. But and the same thing for them, the animals that they sacrifice, they eat. But in America, if you go get a damn goat and you kill that goat in your backyard, the police is coming to get you. Okay, because we don't do that. So
But
who
look, check
did?
this out. Oh, look, you're right about that. But check this out. The we get the right of freedom of religion, right?
Hmm.
That's a part of those people's religion or tradition. You feel, now, I'm not saying that they supposed to do it or not. I'm just bringing up, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold up, let me just say this. But what about freedom of religion, though?
Yeah, but that's why we practice hoodoo. Because see, if you practice hoodoo, then the and this is for African. Let me not say African American. These were ADOS, FBA, Negroes. Okay, the religion that we had was hoodoo because when we was brought here, we was mixed up, and then we didn't speak the language and all of that, so we mixed and borrowed from each other and came up. And if you, because the nation is largely Christian, Christian Bible tells you to obey the law of the land.
Okay, okay, I like that. Hey, this is a good build. And when I had Junior Joe, I know you know it's not easy to do this shit. Like people are long with it and got a lot of shit to say. Yeah. I'm like, holy shit, yeah. Like I had to get better at my shit. But one thing I noticed that you are spiritual, and our conversation turned into a more spiritual topic. And some people ain't ready for that shit. You feel me? Like they ain't one of the easy ones to carry. And I wish my homeboy would have joined. He'd have loved this shit. He'd have been. He was like, oh yeah, he'd have been big head size. This is I'm joking the shit out of right now when you see this shit on the replay. He had love you. Like, oh, thank you, beautiful. Bye too. I'm silly. Yeah. Keep going though. You got you on mute?
Yeah, can you hear me now? Nope.
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
I can
there
hear
you
you now.
go. Um, what was
Yeah,
I saying?
you can tell. You can tell when you speak it, like with that little gray shit above the circle shit, the
So
circle profile pic. You can tell you talking.
I was trying to get the link to
Oh,
your channel so I could share it in a short that we was over
okay,
there talking.
okay,
And
okay. Give me a second. Give me a second.
oh, I got it. I already did it. And what
Nice.
happens is when I go to the other window, if I stay over there too long, it'll mute my mic.
Oh, that's a good thing though. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll probably had a clicking noise and stuff. And you don't want to have that in the background. So that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna get it the thumbs down. But yeah, do you obey the law of the land, and because this is the land that we came to know, and this became our home, we don't do that here. So because of that, there will be cultural things, that we simply won't get because we don't come from that culture, and it won't fit because we are not on that soil. So hoodoo is a practice, still African tradition, which is first and foremost steeped in ancestral veneration. We still talk to our ancestors, and they still lead and guide us. We utilize the Bible, and most of the magic that we practice is biblical. So it is a ACR for African Americans, and a lot of us don't know our own culture because it is heavily still practiced in the South. But nobody runs around screaming and hollering, talking about I practice hoodoo, I practice hoodoo. You
Oh,
know, a
okay.
lot of us probably practice hoodoo and don't even realize that we're doing it because it was just something grandma did, you know, and grandma didn't sit you down and tell you, oh, this is a hoodoo practice. You know, hoodoo included not just the mystical and the spooky part of spiritualism, but that is how we healed ourselves because oftentimes we weren't allowed or had the means to see a doctor. So the people that was familiar with plants and herbs in our community would conjure up medicines and all that type of stuff to keep us healthy. You know, hoodoo was also utilized to fight back in times of being on the plantation. You know, it's so many of masters out there that if they could come back and tell their story, they'll tell you how Big Mama poisoned their ass in the big house.
Mm,
you know,
nice, nice. Hey, you got it. Hey, you good with the knowledge. I like that. Keep building. Like I don't want to cut y'all about. I like that for anybody listening. Like y'all need to pay attention and step your study game up. Just like she said earlier. Like yo, you need to actually open up your Bible and read it for yourself. You need to open up books, read it for yourself, and then tell someone else who may have read a book but not. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's the other thing. Don't get me wrong. I came out of Christianity. I did my banging on Christianity and all of that shit. I've done all of that. I've been there.
Okay, so you went from Christianity to the hoodoo.
Yeah, because so for me, the first time I had an awakening that I'm aware of, I was 7 years old. And it was so crazy because it was a normal day, you know. My mama and one of her friends and all the children, we was going on a walk around the neighborhood. And while we were walking, it was like a light bulb clicked on. And for me, at 7, we walking down the sidewalk and the whole world changed. The colors of the trees changed, the colors of the houses changed. Like it changed. Like right there in front of me, it just went a little bit more vibrant, or I can't really describe it. It changed. And nobody said nothing.
Oh, hold on. So let me explain this to you. I had an outer body experience, right?
Hmm.
But when I came, okay, so look, I'm in the living room, and I'm gonna go back to you walking down the street with your mom, and then the color changed, but it was more higher level. Like it was more, I wouldn't call it expensive. I'm talking about Luca above, like something a word above that we ain't got. You feel me? So check
Yeah.
this out. I was laying down. I was asleep, and I had a dream. Right? Oh, it's an outer body experience. I shouldn't have said outer body experience, but look, let me get into that because I heard you say like when I first went to your live, you said I heard you say something about lucid dreaming. I was like, holy shit! Did somebody know something to know about that? Like as soon as I actually got somebody recommended you to me, I clicked on your shit and I heard you talking about that shit. I said, holy shit! So I was on the couch with my mom. I'm like 8 years old, 7 years old, and I'm on the big couch with my mom. You know, three-seater. My brother on the two-seater, whatever, and we got the TV in front of us in the living room. And I wake up out of my body, so I lift up out of my body, right? Act like you land like perfectly down, right? But your legs like on top of your mom, and then she might have got up on the look from the couch. Yeah, she did because she wanted to. Yeah, so when I woke up, I rose up. Act like you got both of your legs still straight, but you raise up with your midsection to the top. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And
Hmm.
everything was like the color was like it was duller. It wasn't no I mean this is way before 480p into the into the 1080p all that 4K shit. You know what I'm saying? This is back then. You know what I'm saying? And everything looked duller, and I was like, it didn't look like black and white. It was colored, but it was more like act like act like it was like not misty or watery, but it was like the color was different. And
Hmm.
when you said what you said, I seen something opposite in and then I got scared and I went back down, like act like you was doing a push up, right, with your
Hmm.
legs perfectly straight, right. I got up and I noticed that shit, and I was looking around. I was like, "Holy shit! Oh yeah, it wasn't nothing moving. Just looked around, and I just went back. And I was like 7 years old, 8 years old.
Oh wow.
Now,
Okay.
no, I ain't making this shit up. And I woke up and I told my mom and my brother about this shit. They was like, "What the fuck?" They was like, "You did like you was sleeping real peaceful."
Yeah. Yeah. For me,
Yeah. Now I'm gonna re-bring you. We use that. You say you was with your mom and you was in the dream and y'all was walking down the street, but everything the colors was way more vibrant, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to do that.
yeah, but this wasn't no dream. This was real life. I
Oh,
can
in real
prove it.
life? This shit was in real life?
Yes, this was in real life.
Holy shit! The Matrix cracked open.
We was walking down the street and the colors changed and nobody said nothing. And everybody kept walking and talking like nothing happened. And I was like, don't nobody see it. It's just me all by myself. And from that moment on, the whole world was a different place.
Yeah.
And
How old was you when that happened?
I was 7.
7. Okay, yeah. I was like 8 or 9. Look, yeah. So look, 7, 8, 9. Hey, check this out though. people have these experiences, and everybody has experiences. It be so off the wall, and we already going through so much shit. You be like, what the hell was that? And then keep it moving.
Yeah, so that was the first time, and from that point on, I started noticing a difference
I
in the way
wouldn't
I
have.
saw the world versus the way everybody else around me saw the world. And um, that was my first introduction that something was wrong. Now, you black and you grow up in the South, 9 times out of 10, you grow up in church.
Mhm.
So we going to church. Church is what I know. That's why I say I'm Christian. That was the religion I was born into. Church I grew up in was the church I was born into. So as I'm growing up, I'm like having questions about what I'm being taught. And some questions can't be answered because you don't question God and all of that kind of crap. So I'm like, okay, and I messed up and decided to start reading for myself. And I started reading other materials. And I'm like, something ain't right, something ain't right. So I always knew that I probably wouldn't be stuck in Christianity because something else is there. And I went on a little journey in all of these different places because I've always seen things different than other people. So as I journey on, that's when I discovered, some of the things that I'm experiencing and all of this stuff. And I get introduced to hoodoo. And I was like, aha, this is where it is now. Inside of before I get to hoodoo, I went to several places, even some
Okay, so
APR.
name a couple of those, and then whenever you want to, because I want you to build. You can ask me about the same equivalent question, and you can question me, and I'll do the same. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to feel like what I'm saying. But I appreciate it. Yeah. So what are the other religions or spiritualities that you go through? And I'll be honest with mine because ain't no need to lie. You feel like everybody did this shit. You feel
Yeah, I'm going through. I went through Islam.
like,
Um, huh? Um, did Islam. I did a couple of ATRs. Different parts of Christianity. Some stuff I haven't actively practiced. I just read about, learn about, attend a few services or whatever. But I am, pretty open minded and versed in a lot of different things in a different paths. Pretty much any particular religion, sect, or whatever, I'm comfortable going in and worshiping, fellowshipping, whatever you want to call it, with these people. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
all right. So let me help you out. So now you can fire up the help and question me, right? So ask me this question. What religion am I?
Yeah. So, what's your spiritual practice like?
okay. So what my spiritual practice like? All right, check it out. I was a born Christian or whatever, Christian Baptist or whatever. And you know how some people be asking, are you Southern Baptist or Southern Baptist? That should be funny. You ever heard that shit before?
Heard of what?
Some people be like, what type of Baptist are you? Southern Baptist or a Southern Baptist? You ain't never heard that before?
Oh yeah, because I grew up Southern Baptist.
I don't know which is which. I keep forgetting because, all right, so look, I don't know. Look, I just know I was Christian Baptist or whatever. I thought, what? I mean, I was reading the Bible as a kid, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say this: my first 7 years of my life, I spent a lot of time in the hospital. You feel me? The asthma,
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, uh, I read the Bible a lot. Like once I was able to read, I kept reading that. I was like, you know what? I know what this is. I can tell. Like this book is bigger than the other ones, and grown people don't even read
Yeah.
it. But I'm not like a Bible. I can't read you verse to verse like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't. But I know to read it. You feel me? And like when we read the Bible, like it's relevant, but it's written in a Shakespearean way. You see what I'm saying? Did you catch that?
I didn't catch that last sentence.
All right, so check this out. The Bible is a book. It's relevant. The same shit is happening in it, right? But it's written in a Shakespearean way, like Shakespeare. You know how you talk, where art thou?
Right.
They wrote it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's relevant shit in it. Just like I'm like, I wish now I don't like redoing this shit, you feel me? But at the same time, you get what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
So
I, I totally get it. It's interesting. That's why I be like, you gotta read that. You gotta read it. You be like,
so let me tell you, okay, so now the next point, keep me on topic. All right. So my spirit vision and shit. All right. So next one, what's my spiritual shit? All right, so I checked out the Hebrew Israelite stuff. I listened to them. I never subscribed to like saying, "Hey, this is who I am," but I understand who I am. You feel me? I'm like, okay, I read this in the Bible myself though, because I'm the one that tell other people. You feel me? But I'm not part of any group. I'm my own leader. You feel me? I'm the leader of leaders. You feel me? I stay around people like that.
yeah.
And it's funny how I got that YouTube algorithm fucking gave me y'all like, oh shit, that's a blessing. You feel me?
Oh, that's cool.
No bullshit, like that's a blessing. Like you be surprised, like I got so much shit lined up, like y'all be like, everybody be like, holy shit. Oh man. And like I lost my whole channel. I told you that, right?
Yeah, I heard you talking about it.
Yeah, no bullshit. I lost that whole fucking channel. Like there's a whole bunch of live panels that I did with like people from all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Different countries and shit.
How you lose your channel?
Strikes, my third strike.
Oh Lord, what in the world was you talking about?
No, I don't want to. No, I'm gonna tell you now. I'm a look. Okay, okay. Let me write it down. The first one, I was talking about the Chinese outrage about the lockdowns, and then the second one, damn, don't forget it. The second one was oh shit, the black inventors in Africa, and then the motherfucking the third one. I just play copyrighted music and shit, copyrighted shit. One person, I was like, fuck it.
Oh wow,
I had
that's
just
crazy.
I had just got lit. I fucked it up. I was lit, and I was like, you know what? I already know this channel. I already know this. This is gonna take this one away. I was like, I already know it's going. I'm like, I'm just play some dumb shit. Yeah. It was like it was. I basically gave a calling card. It's like, yo, my channel down like doing it. Like you can't say certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's funny that you said what you said, and I act like I ain't respond to it. Oh nah, trust me, I know. Yeah, I'm like, wow, I didn't even fuck with Eric. And then people got mad at me. It was like, how the fuck did Eric Garcia play all this other shit? You ain't play nothing but just like a couple of videos. It was like, go. Like, no bullshit. They just like got rid of that shit. Like, there's no bullshit. It was like, nah. Okay, okay. So we know what they said. The straight one was spam or deceptive practices.
Oh, for what?
Exactly. And then it said a little bit more to that, but that's what it basically said. Okay, I got a we got a somebody added the stream. Jacoya for president. You know this person, Queen?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'm gonna add him to the stream. See what's up. Jacoya for president. I'll meet you, so.
Hey, what's up, man? King Genocide, how you doing?
Oh, I recognize this voice. Hey, this Mo.
No, partner, this Jacoya from Kenya, man. What's up?
Fucking Mo. What's up, Mo? Hey, I'll meet you, so. Hey, look, like I told you, Queen, we got a. Hey, I got a lot of people. You feel me? I'm gonna build
Yeah.
this up and make sure I don't mess this one up. Hey, Mo, I'll meet you some, bro. Introduce yourself. Look, look, look. Oh shit, I might be wrong. That wasn't Mo. Oh
Where you
shit,
go?
I don't know. I might have been wrong. I might have been wrong. I could have been
What
actually
you?
the person. Nah, I got a friend named Mo Sullivan. You feel me? He be
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? You know how everybody be switching their profile pics up and not trolling, but like,
Yeah.
hold on. He got yo. Yeah,
Oh, he muted.
keep going on, Miss Sunkiss. Look, people need to learn how to say the latter part. You feel me?
Oh.
He probably got let me tell you, let me introduce you to this shit. He probably got that dusty he probably got that dusty internet going. I'm gonna keep
Oh, okay.
hold on. I'm gonna keep adding the though. Yeah. Keep going on, Suckers.
Huh?
Yeah. So what were we talking about before you joined in? Like bookmark that shit.
You was telling me about
Oh yeah,
going.
spirituality and shit. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
thanks. Yeah. Bond to. I'm getting to that shit. Yeah, he want to be a part of this shit too. All right, so check this out. So basically, I went out of Christianity and I went into I listened to the Hebrew Israelites. I didn't say I was one, never did, but I say I respect what they teaching and respect
Mm-hmm.
that for people. I told people that shit, even though some of my friends and family, did that. People slooped it up because I learned a lot more besides me just reading the Bible for myself.
Hey, King Genocide, bro. Do I sound like a British to you?
Oh, are you okay? Are you Jacoya for who are you? Are you Mo Solomon? Are you somebody I know, or are you just
Bro,
somebody?
Mo Solomon is from England. He has the British accent.
So who are you? Which one are you?
Jacoya, bro.
Oh, okay, okay. So my bad. If I don't understand your accent, you gotta realize I gotta distinguish through a
Hold on,
thousand.
hold on. I'm as the lady. I'm as the lady. Do I sound like I'm British?
Yeah.
I do.
Holy,
Yep.
Oh hell nah, bro. Yeah, hey, she must be joking, bro.
No,
no,
you when you say some of
my
your
bad. I
words,
thought you was
you come
Muslim.
out a little British.
I thought you was.
No. Look, have you ever heard British people speak? They don't sound
Yeah.
nothing like me.
I used to live in Europe. I know how they speak.
I'm not from Europe. I'm from the States.
I understand that, but you got an accent. You got a
Yeah,
couple of accents actually.
yeah, he do. Hey, which one of you?
No. I don't have an accent. You guys have accent. You guys sound like y'all from down south.
I
You
am from the south.
Right. But I don't have your accent. But I don't have an accent though. I have a West Coast accent, I guess.
Okay.
King Genocide, what's happening, brother?
oh, okay. So this H block.
Hey, come on. You finally got it. It took you a while.
I kept trying to think of it, and I just got rid of that shit. I said, you know what? Shit. I was like, who the fuck? And you was still carrying on the voice until I fucking figured that shit out. Yo, you fucking good.
Yeah, I can't believe you called me Mo though. That's crazy, bro.
I swear to God, my bad, bro. Like I just unlocked a whole bunch of different communities, right? I lost the
Right.
other channel. Like the other channel I had, I lost that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I know. You said that last time.
Yeah, no bullshit. Like all them videos and shit. But my
Yeah.
main shit got 200,000 views though. So
Damn, bro.
I ain't lose that one. I ain't lose that one because I ain't post that shit. That's why I said I'm like I'm scared. That's why I do it like I do it. You feel me?
Right, right.
And I ain't get it was just the shit that whatever the fuck I was talking about and the shit I posted on the videos. That shit just okay. So you want to know what the first one was? The three
Yeah.
strikes. All right, so the three strikes, and that's the whole story in itself. The first
Y-
strike.
Yo, YouTube they be tripping, bro.
All right, so I showed people in the public in China, and I shouldn't do that because they're very strict over there. The outrage and the lockdowns. All right, boom. That's understandable. That's a whole government shit. But I wanted to show how the people was and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they was complaining about that shit way better now. They don't been went through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now the second strike. You want to know what the second strike is? H Block. Guess what the second strike was?
What?
All right, so check this out, right? The second strike was me. Okay, so I had Icon Fire with me. I ain't making none of this shit up, bro. And I still got that shit. You know how like I've been doing this off the StreamYard. I probably still got that video, and I could probably still re-download that shit, upload that shit. All right, so I was doing the video with Icon Fire. He asked me to pull up some shit, right? Like you know what I'm saying? Like show these videos. You know, they were there was a video about the Nigerian. There was they had invented a TV that you don't have to use electricity for.
You was talking about how there's no electricity in Nigeria, and you got
No,
strike for that.
no, not no. I'm talking about a TV that doesn't use electricity. It's an
Yeah.
inventor. It was an inventor who got a TV hooked up with no. And then the flying cars. It was another one. Some black guy, some black boy in Africa. He got the flying car jank, and I was showing shit like that. And then I was only showing shit like that. I don't know why, but they flagged my shit for that shit. I was like, damn, like. This nigga, we want to see this shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
you know what? I think they made a movie about that though. The African boy that invented that the TV with no electricity, right? I forgot what the man I forgot what that movie called, but there was a movie about that though. It was from the dude, man, that African actor, bro. Like fuck, I can't remember his name. He was in the movie with Denzel Washington. Have you ever seen that movie called Inside Man? It's about bank robbery.
hey, hold on, hold on, H Block. Hey, Queen, Miss Sunkiss, you wanna anything you wanna say, like, or if you busy, you good, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Um, ain't nothing. Oh, okay, you good. Keep building, bro. Yeah, man. H Block in the building.
Hey, bro. So like, what does that mean? Like if you get three strikes, does that mean all your
Okay,
content
okay,
is
okay,
gone
okay.
for good? Like you
So
can't get it back?
yeah, they removed my channel. They removed that channel.
Hell.
I have no access to all those videos too. But if I would have did them, and I did do a lot of them on StreamYard, I still have access to the video files to be able to cut and paste them shit stuff. That's one thing I do have. I checked on that shit earlier.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I got
Man.
hold on. So I got African Millennial, Icon Fire, my brother Jedi Congo. I got Poon Type Princess. I got Sterling. I got a whole chaotic truth. Um, I got a whole bunch of people that I did live panels and shit with to just join up with me, and I appreciate it because you know I help people. You got your hey H Block, unmute yourself. You got a channel?
Yeah, yeah, I got channel, bro. It's called Honor's Block. But you know,
Oh,
I was gonna do live streaming, you know, about issues about African stuff, but like you know, I work 16 hours, bro. Like I never have time for that shit, you know. But in the future, though, I might do some live streams and stuff.
okay. Well, shit. Hey, can I make y'all moderators and shit though? How do I
Yeah,
do?
yeah, go ahead, man. Make me a moderator, bro.
You know, how the fuck I do that shit? Queen, aka Miss Sunkist.
Yeah, it's
How,
cool.
how I do that shit? Like I'm looking at this shit, bro.
Go to your settings, bro. Go to the settings.
Okay, hold on.
Then you gotta add my name on it. I think.
Oh, I gotta be on the YouTube shit to do that shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you in the studio? You in the studio,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm in the studio. Yeah,
Oh, you got to go to YouTube, I think.
yeah, on the YouTube. Yeah, you right. Hold up, give me a second. Hold up. Hey, y'all, chop it up. Hey, this my homeboy H Block, and this my homegirl Sunkiss. This is Hey, do you consider yourself? I want to ask you this question, Quinn. Hey, look, do you consider yourself AA, FBA, ADLs? Hey, look, H Block. Look. Now you get to hear from my side. You feel? You know how the Hornets came out. Now the
Yeah,
AA is coming. Look.
bro. Like I feel like you know, FBA and the owners, like we got something in common. Like we got people telling us, we gotta claim black. We gotta claim black. You know what I mean? Like it's the same thing. Like you know, whatever you want to claim. FBA, like you know, they don't have to say they're African. I mean, there's nothing African about FBA. It's like they've been here for what, almost 500 years. You know what I'm saying? Like they become their own ethnicity. Like they have nothing in common with Africa. Like you know what I'm saying? So like you can't force them to call themselves African or African Americans. They can call whatever the fuck they want. You know, if they say they're you know indigenous to this land, then you know so be it. But yeah, Queen, I want to hear your answer. What do you consider yourself? You consider yourself black? You consider yourself indigenous? You consider yourself Indian? What do you consider yourself?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you now.
Yes.
Maybe I have to move.
Hey, H Block, you gotta make a comment, and when you make a comment, I can click on your shit.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right. Hold on. Give me a
You
second.
already know what
I'm on my phone though, so you know,
just
I'm gonna
make a
exit real quick, but I'll be right back.
you ain't gotta exit. Nah. All you gotta do is comment. Oh, you can't do it like that. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. Because iPhones you can't do it like that. I think Samsung you can do it like that.
Nah, my
iPhones you can't.
don't do that shit either. Like if I try to comment in
Yeah.
the section, unless it's private, I could do that. But I'm on my phone. That shit won't let me do that. I gotta just comment in the private section.
Right,
You know,
right. Exactly, exactly. I'm on my phone, bro. I'm
I
at
got.
work right now. I'm on break.
Oh, all right, go ahead and do that shit right quick, and then that way I can make you a moderator too. I
All
just
right,
made.
fam. All right.
Go ahead.
Good looking, fam.
No, no.
Hello? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, to answer the question, I consider myself an American Negro. That's what I consider myself.
I like that. I like that American Negro. Hold on. So, Miss Sunshine answers this question. What is Nah, I said Miss Sunshine again. Hold on, look, don't smack me on the back of the damn head.
I ain't smacking you. I'm taking it as a compliment. That means I'm spreading the love and light that I'm supposed to be spreading.
All right, so I'm about to make him a moderator right quick. Boom. That's H Block. You know, I say I got family from communities and
My
communities.
bad, y'all. I had
Look. You know, I say I stumbled
my
on y'all.
bad. You hit the wrong button.
Hey,
Y'all
we.
know I'm working on my cell phone. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Oh, you good? You good? Look, you good? We do that. Get ready. Hold on.
I'm
Get ready.
trying to get more people over here. I'm live streaming this right now.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
going to a link in the chat. So I'm trying to get them to come over here.
Yeah. I want people to join in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so Dusty Philosopher. Now that's a name for your ass right there.
Yeah.
How
Hey,
you doing?
we don't play on these communities like these YouTube streets. This shit's international for me. You feel me? I'm an international nigga. You feel me?
I mean, this is the global world. This is the worldwide web.
Yeah, that too. But like, I'm one of the people like, nah. Most people ain't gonna go to other people's streams and shit like that. Like me, I'm like, I'm gonna see, and I'm gonna see. But oh yeah, hell yeah. And it's funny that the AI be getting that shit right. I'm like, oh yeah, this my people's over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm going to most streams because I'm trying to get out of the ghetto. Somehow or another, I ended up in the ghetto of YouTube, and I don't like the ghetto. Okay, so I need to get the hell on up out the ghetto.
But going back in. Oh, he didn't get the link. Oh, he said, look at your boy. He said, "What's good, King and Queen?"
Yeah, that's why I said, "What's up, Dusty Philosopher?" That's
Uh,
an interesting name. Oh,
so
oh.
that's your boy H Block. I got communities. You know what I'm saying? So like, we got the so-called Pan African space or just international space. Like, hey, it's a whole bunch of people who speak English in different languages, and we'll translate that shit for you.
That's cool. What the fuck? Oh, okay.
All right, so check it out. Let me keep it going and flowing, right? So on my spirituality, I went through I was a Christian. I read the Bible and I understand that the preachers they have a problem. They want to teach the congregations, but they gotta buy books, Bibles for the people to read. And they don't even want to read the shit until they and then you know what I'm saying? They be up in their hotel room, they fucking up. Not the preacher, but the people who go to church. And everybody are sinners, even the preacher. You feel me?
Uh huh.
But the thing is what you doing? Are you producing good fruit? So I try to produce good fruits. I know I'm a sinner. I know I'm not perfect, but I try to live and abide by how I really feel. You feel me?
Right.
So I don't do bullshit. Like I like to be self-reliant, but at the same time rely on God. So it's like this. God has an overwhelming spirit. So like if you do something and you know you ain't got the means to do it, but you just want to do it, act like I'm the boss man. I'm like, hey, I give you a shovel or something, the tool to do it. He'll give it to you. You feel me?
Yeah, it's just trying to be a good human being and practice some humanity. It's really not the wrong.
Mhm.
Peppermint. Ooh.
And see, that's what God does. He pampers us. Every time we really need something, we get it. So some people, when they pray, a proper way of praying, don't pray for a pair of Jordans. Pray that God give you protection of your feet, and He may give you two pair of Jordans and a pair of boots. You feel me? You never know.
Yeah.
You know, that's how this. See, people don't pray properly. They don't think properly, and even to me, I know I got my own faults and flaws. I'm a sinner, and I like talking to people about that so I can be able to sharpen myself. You know, it's like two different great minds. Um, hold on, let me. King James said, "I'm back to the hustle, bro. I'll be listening. Okay. So, oh yeah, um, he at work, but he chiming in. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You was on your live, and then you show love in my life. I appreciate that, yeah. I got a lot of friends, and you know what I'm saying. I could consider y'all family. That's what I always say, King's family. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, for all y'all, I'm on show love. Hey, I'm gonna subscribe to y'all shit. Try to check it out, get our view and all that. And if I come up, I send y'all a couple of dusty dollars.
So why come your name is King Genocide?
Thank you. I appreciate that. Anybody who asked me that question, I appreciate that. So let me go back. PlayStation 2?
You said PlayStation 2?
Yes. It was
Uh-huh.
online. It was online. And then not all the PlayStation 2 consoles came with the online capabilities. And it took me a while to get one. I didn't get it when it first came out. It took me a while to say that I get one. Battlefield, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So Battlefield back then, Modern Combat 2 out. My name was King, but it was a little controversial and it had over 300, maybe 1,000 people under me. I couldn't count it. I stopped after a while. Then I came up with a name. People kept saying, "Oh, you think you Jesus and all this other stuff because it was King's King." So I said, "You know what?" And my kill to death ratio, like about kill to death ratio in the fighting game, shooting games and shit, right?
Uh-huh.
I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna come up with something even more controversial that you can't say I'm somebody else." You feel me? King Genocide.
Oh, okay.
And then I rap. You know what I'm saying? And okay. So I put a meaning behind the name. It's positive. King Genocide. I am the destroyer of all evil. But I don't say this part. The but comes after that. King Genocide, the destroyer of all evil. That's the title. But but honestly, I need everybody to make this happen.
You need everybody to look.
Huh? What you say? No, I'm talking about that's just a name. That's just the name that's what the name carries. It's a video game online name, rap name, all the other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, okay. So now you get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I got some videos. Oh yeah, I got my main channel. I got over 200,000 views on it.
Oh, that's good.
You wanna you ever play like retro Street Fighter, like Street Fighter 3?
I don't know if I played Street Fighter 3, but I played both Street Fighter. I don't remember which one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Took a long time for that one to come out too. But I ain't gonna show that shit right now, but I do got a channel that actually got all that. You feel me?
Oh, you a gamer?
Well, that's a act like I got an arsenal. Act like I got factories, warehouses, and fucking plant processing plants worth of shit and knowledge and play and you feel me?
Okay.
Meaning that I don't just play games all the time, but I'm good at that.
Well, good. That's good.
Oh yeah, and I got videos of myself out there too. Right now, I look a little. I got my fro out. Yeah, it's naughty. Yeah, my beard is fully grown in. I got the goatee shit. You feel me? I need to cut it, but I still look good though. Yeah, I still look good. I see. What I do, I like to joke with my friends and say shit that sound good, and people like this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I be getting this shit though. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right, so you ready? You ready for the rest of my spiritual journey? You ready for that shit?
Yeah.
All right, so um, to go back off the summer, the um the Christianity Baptist. Oh, let me say this one. So I was at work today because I explained what to. So when I went to work, I went to go help out one of the customers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of faked the customer out like I was gonna walk past them, but I was like, oh nah, they definitely need my help. And when I talked to them, they was like, oh, they basically said what I said in my head. It's like I thought you was gonna walk on, but nah, I was like, I did it on purpose. And so the lady, she was trying to tell me about she said what religion or what church you come from, and she said the church name, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the only church that I was a part of from a kid, yeah. And she let him was like, wow. And then before she could say anything, I told her everything else to let her know that I know no, yeah. But it's, yeah, I was like, nah, you think I'm just not saying that? I'm like, nah, this church is right over there. It's located right here. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in the rural place. I ain't grew up in the rural place, but at the same time, it's not city. You know? Like this church is behind churches behind church. You know. But I told her I was like she was like oh, and then she told me I was like oh yep, I know that pastor. I'm good people. You feel me? But at the same time, I don't know them like that. That was like from my childhood. Like, but for me to remember that, and for me, she was like, "That's not but God talking." I was like, "Nah, y'all need help. I got you." You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Oh my God. Oh, okay.
Hey, we can. Oh, nah. Hold on. I still ain't got to the spiritual journey. Okay, so in the Hebrew Israelite, I listen to them. I listen to Islam too. I listen to them too, and I still do today. I listen to all of them. Christianity, I still listen to all Judaism, all that. Freemasonry. Um, then commit. Oh yeah, nah. But at the beginning, like as a kid, I learned commit. You know what commit is?
Yeah.
So I learned that as a kid, and that was through a story, a white lady historian as a kid.
That's a what?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm not making this shit up. Like I'm not making this shit up. Like it's funny as like, I'm not making this shit up, but at the same time, I would show all the shit I need to know to learn. I learned some shit. You feel me? Like, and I had plenty of time to learn this shit. You feel me? Like in school, everybody else like it's funny depending on which school and district you go to. Some kids are a whole year behind. Well, that was back then. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
You, hey, look. You want me to give you another good one? If anybody listen to this, they'll love this shit. Check this out. You ever heard about a kid getting beat in school?
Beat in school, what do you mean?
I mean, act like you a parent and you beat a kid or something like that, right?
Oh, okay. Back in the head with
All
a
right.
big screw.
So check this out, right? I'm 39 years old, right? When I was in
Mm-hmm.
kindergarten, I had a teacher and she hit me with a ruler on my ass. I said, I ain't lie. And it broke. She got mad. I had to push her off it. And they stopped that shit. Like that they made it but I wasn't the person, but like back then when that shit happened, like I just happened to be not like kindergarten. First grade, something I don't know. It was one of them shits. All of a sudden that shit happened and that shit yeah, first grade. Yeah. Yeah. And let me show my dog right. Check it out. Yeah, that shit. What do you think about that? Like, what if you had like a kid, right? and
Mm-hmm.
some lady discipline. Look, and they were saying she said I was talking. It wasn't me, but she like hit me with the room. I'm like, hold up. And then my mom came up to the school the next day and grabbed me about the shit. She was about to book. She was about to whoop her, and I was like, nah, don't do it, cause I ain't want to. I ain't want. Even though she shouldn't have did that shit, I got a good heart like that. I like my mom would have whooped her ass. Yeah, like she, like she didn't even know she had that shit coming to her. You know, like nah, I ain't like you don't. But they switch it up. Like times have changed. Not saying like shit ain't bullshit. A lot of shit the same and repainting with different shit and more bullshit sprinkle on top of that shit. You feel me?
Yeah. My mom was talking about something she did.
So
Yeah.
I got the Bantu spirituality thing coming for you. Like, check this out. Religion, Christianity, all this other stuff, right?
They do what?
So, like, religion, Christianity, all this other stuff. So I went to Bantu spirituality, which is African spirituality, which is more the root. But you got a whole bunch of other people that's trying to capitalize all this with tours and all this other dumb shit. And not all people who got tours is not capitalizing on themselves, but just in a mindset of what's going on. Basically, 85% of the diaspora, the transatlantic slave trade, people who came and been brought to the north, south, and all the reaches of earth, came from the Bantu speaking languages. 85% of the diaspora transatlantic slave trade, right? So
Mm-hmm.
they come from Bantu speaking languages, but there's over 200 Bantu speaking languages. So I'm not as versed in that shit, but like my boy H Block, he can come back on. He at work right now. He can explain that shit. He's like, oh no, y'all know, like we have panels where cotton. Okay, so you know about FBA, Foundation of Black Africans, or what ADOS, ADOS. Um, yo, it's a whole bunch of players. It's a whole bunch of people out here. You feel me? Like it's a lot of people. Me, I'm the motherfucking. I, I'm just where like my family. That's where I'm at. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
okay. So what is FBA? You know what FBA is and ADOS, ADOS, and then they call us AAs, African Americans. But then you got the continental Africans and oh no, you know what I'm saying? There's so much, so many different terms. And I try to keep up to make sure I understand what's going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all of these terms ain't nothing but a damn way to try to get reparations. That's all they.
Oh, they want to get the rapper. You said,
We technically they are entitled to. However, there is no way America can pay that debt because of the number. Can't afford it. Not enough money being made. Therefore, the population will have to shrink in order for anybody to give us right. So that's where we at now. I don't care what nobody talking between the history and the current social condition of black folks. I couldn't care less whether they like everybody to do what they want. I don't give a damn. Be African, be non-African, be black, be mulatto, be white. I don't give a fuck. Just don't include me. Any nonsense.
Yeah. So the Batu spirituality, like it's basically, things been plagiarized and uh, somebody yelling outside. Might be kids. I don't know. I ain't trying to. Yeah. Anyways, look. So our spirituality been plagiarized and put into different things, and then you kind of explained about how that actually, well, not the plagiarized, but how things been mixed in our culture, and then how we actually have our own culture. So that goes into what you will call foundational Black Americans. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, you got foundation.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
FBA is a branch of ADOS because that's what Tariq Nasheed do. He just ripped off his shit. And so Ben Cornell and Antonio Moore was making leeway, along with Dr. Sandy Darity at the time, making leeway with ADOS. Decided that he was going to create FBA, and that's how you get that.
So, FBA, foundational Black Africans or Black.
Americans.
Yeah, look, I keep joking. Look, that's like a joke. Foundational Black American. Like, nigga, you an African motherfucker. But that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that we got here before Columbus and white people. So I learned it from a different school of thoughts. You feel me? There's different schools of thoughts. And you know how some people is like, what you mean school? So African descendant slaves. So who's the leader of that?
ADOS will be Yvette Carnell, and Antonio Moore.
Okay.
You can find Yvette at her name, and you can find her at breakingbrown.com. Antonio Moore, you can find him on um, YouTube. I believe is Antonio Moore, I believe. And I don't know where he still hang out started, but I think he got a website. He
You got
does political commentary. He does finance and numbers. And then Tariq Nasheed, I don't know what the hell he.
Yeah, well, people on their communities and well, not in communities, but people on their own like independent thing. You gotta present yourself in a certain way. Then you go through a whole bunch of shit. So you gotta move and do more shit. I'm saying like I don't even pay attention to that shit, but like I see his angle. I'm like, okay, you trying to make some money, yeah, yeah, you do your thing. Hey, I can't handle it, but I ain't watched him in like over a couple of years, unless it's something that is recommended or some shit. And I ain't even, I just see it and scroll. I don't really watch other people's shit. I like creating. I like
He
creating.
always ripping off his shit.
Mhm.
Tariq ain't shit. And Hidden Colors is a bunch of bullshit.
I ain't even. I might have watched. I don't know. It's been a minute.
I watched all three of them shits on bootleg because I was not gonna pay for that shit, and I'm glad I did. Because Tariq was a bullshit. It wasn't nothing but some bullshit propaganda.
Hold on. So that's a different topic. Let's talk about what makes you think. Okay, so it was that one. What about that one that you felt that there was it was bullshit? Like a couple of different talking points that you was like call them out on the bullshit, and then it's like it's criticism, critiquing somebody so they can get better.
Every bit of potentially pro-black propaganda and nonsense you can think of is in
Hold
that
on, hold
movie.
on, let me cut you off. I'm gonna say this shit for you. I don't know if you about to say this shit, but anytime I see some pro-black shit, I see a way to use people who's easily gullible, people who's weak-minded, and a way to sway them in a way that where I can profit off their ass. Is that what you about?
Yeah,
Hold on, hold on. I ain't mean to cut you off, but look, I knew you were about to say some shit. Like, hey, how would I know that shit? You feel me?
because it's true.
Nah, no, don't get me wrong. You got shepherds, and you got sheeps. You feel me? You got
That
wolves.
nigga ain't no shepherd. That nigga
I
talking
ain't say hello, hello, and I say you got wolves. I don't know what he is. He might be a sheep and being trying to be a good shepherd. He might be a wolf trying to be a good shepherd. We might be.
that nigga a capitalist.
I don't know. I don't know him personally.
I know. He went from telling niggas, and he probably still do that. Telling them how to pimp women and shit to being pro-black. So now he gonna lead a movement to get reparations. That nigga do whatever he can to put money in his pocket. I followed his content for some years. So it's not like I'm pulling this shit out my ass. Tyreek ain't shit.
You know what? I wanna incorporate my main channel, but I'm not gonna do that shit. But I still get the double posted shit. You feel me? Like I'm streaming off my main channel and my sub channel, so I don't fuck
Right.
the main channel. Cause I fucked up the sub channel, acting like it was the main channel. You feel me? But
Mm-hmm.
I did that shit. You feel me? And
Yeah.
I ain't posting videos to my main channel, so I wanted to see what would happen. And I knew that shit. I said, damn, I ain't even talking about that much shit, but like my shit is. But at the same time, it's a difference. When I have like open panels and shit, that's what's the open discussion panel. When I have them shits and I don't share nothing besides like a music video, it's somebody actually a part of shit. Like, oh yeah, you can share that shit. I don't have no problem about that shit. But once I start sharing videos and shit, like now one thing I can do some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's say you said lucid dreaming, right? I can look up what is lucid dreaming, and then that should pop up, and that's extra content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, I told you about the Bantu spirituality, right?
The what?
Bantu spirituality, like that's instead of having like religion, I went to like was supposed to be the roots, not voodoo. And then a lot of the teachers was into the voodoo and all this other stuff. But we trying to go to the ancient texts, and we mostly read from the Bible, like I always have. You feel me? So that's my spirituality. I don't have a religion. I'm not a part of a set. You ready for this one? I made you some shit. You ready for this, Miss Sunkiss?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so check this. Don't miss this up. In a boxing match, you know how you got the red and the blue corner?
Right.
Republican and Democrat. What two colors are they?
Blue and red.
Crips and Bloods. What color are they?
Blue and red.
See, everybody wants to be in the box, and they purposely doing this shit, and they monetize this just like somebody was just speaking about earlier. But they doing that for a reason. If you don't understand that and you get fall victim to that, cool. But at the same time, if you know that shit, and you that's what you want. Not you, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yep.
So instead of being a part, okay, it's just like playing for the Bulls or playing for the Lakers, and somebody paying you. That's like one of my friends said that Donald Trump was a Democrat at first, but guess what? I want you to join the Lakers. How much would it be? Okay, how soon can we do it? You get what I'm
Guess
saying?
what?
Like, yo, we get
Most black people are Republicans and don't even realize it.
yeah, look, there you go. Look, no bullshit. I got recommend. No, I didn't even get recommended this. The Black Republican guy got recommended to my channel before I lost it. The other one, the sub channel before this one, and he joined. He got plenty of subscribers. Like he got a vast audience. But I like how people connect. But
Mm,
you got what they would call. I'll say this one before I even go into the next one. The cross contamination shit. Like
mhm.
these spaces shouldn't be interacting. You feel me? Or these people should, and then you got all these trolls and all this other shit. Especially when people don't feel like they a part of what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Me,
Right.
I don't feel like I'm a part of what's going on. I'm going on with a part of what's going on. You feel?
Mhm.
Like, cause what you said earlier, accountability. Like, where's my accountability at? Like, I try to stay a little bit neutral, especially like okay on mine. I'm gonna stay neutral. Like if I say and believe this, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm not gonna give like something out that I'm like, okay, I know this might feel like they ain't trying to hear that shit or something like that. You feel me?
Mhm.
But what people do love, they love asking me some fire questions. You got one? Go ahead. Think of something far off the hill. It's like I'm gonna ask you this, and then you get. Hey, I never fail with that.
You never fail with what being asked questions.
I mean, like if you ask me a fire question, like yeah, something, like hey, and it ain't like that, but I just trying to juice up my channel, get somebody watching some shit.
Yeah, I haven't I gotta watch content to find out what kind of questions I want to ask people.
Okay, I got one for you. This ain't a question, but I said this earlier and I fucking remember that shit. Give me a second. I'm gonna look up what is lucid dreaming, and then I want to ask you about that. And like, and I got actually content on that, like not video content, but like just in my
Oh,
head type content. All right, so let me do this right quick. You know, try to give people visual. So me and you, I don't know how many subscribers you got, how many views you got, but I consider myself a small YouTube community.
yeah.
So I can show you some shit, how to do some shit. All right, I'm doing it right. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, you can see that.
Yep.
All right, boom. What was the last one I said I was gonna look up? Uh,
Lucid dreaming.
Yep, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry. I think of so much shit and try to do so much shit. Sometimes I'll lose it. All right, boom, got it, we got it. What is lucid dreaming?
According to terrycrawley.com, main points. Lucid dreaming means being consciously awake in sleep or awake in a dream. Lucid dreaming is directly connected to self-awareness and self-reflection. The prefrontal cortex and frontopolar brain regions are generally inactive during sleep, but in lucid dreamers, they become more active. More items.
Yeah, there we go. So I promise you, like after being subscribed, I mean, no, after you YouTube algorithm went in and I subscribed to all y'all, I ran into you, and the first thing I heard on your live was lucid dreaming. So I had to remember that one. Yeah, that's a connection right there. And so we heard the definition from Google. I would like for you to give your definition. or experience? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. My bad. My son came
You good? You
and we
good?
were talking.
It's like, I do that all the time. I mute myself. Look, it's better to mute yourself and somebody be like hello than that. Because hey, one time I went hey, like, everybody was like, holy shit, this nigga went off and went straight bullet mode, and then I had to tell everybody just disregard that shit. So I'm a good dude. You know what I'm saying? But what is your definition of lucid dreaming? Or
It's like the thing said, you conscious while you dreaming. Like you like interactive in your dreams. Like most of my dreams, I am. It's very rare that I have a dream that I'm not active in. I
mm,
don't even know how to make that make sense. But
mm,
like
nah,
sometimes I
I said
dream
for a
and
reason.
it's
I'm
very
very active in my dreams. I like that. So keep going, keep going. I
it's
feel keep going.
it's very rare that I have a dream that I can't consciously make decisions in and move in and interact in. But at the same time that I'm interacting inside the dream, I'm also watching myself do it. So,
Hold on.
you
I don't
know,
mean to cut you, but let me stop right here. Pause. When you say that you're doing it, but you can see yourself doing it, do you saying that you can actually see yourself in the body, or did you have a perspective like a camera view perspective of what you're doing and see yourself? Or okay, can you describe? I said a couple of different examples. Can you explain how can you see yourself? Because it makes sense to me because I've had this in certain dreams or what they would call visions or open visions and stuff. And I'll explain that later. But can you explain that to me? When
the
you say
best way I can explain it is like astro projection. So anybody that's had an astro projection know how you like come out of your body and you can see
okay, okay,
yourself.
so astral projection. You remember when I said I had an outer body experience?
Right.
Astral projection is an outer body experience, but I don't know. When I talk to people, I don't know how much they know about it, or if they know about it, they don't have the words to explain it, so it kind of sounds foreign. You feel
Hmm.
me? So my astral projection, I did. Let's say I just did a sit up, and then it was got scared, and it was like, oh no, if I leave my body, and that's the part I didn't say. If I leave my body and go out, something might take over my body, so I went back. You feel me?
Hmm.
So keep going. Actually, yeah.
No, so it's like for me, it's like an astro projection inside of my lucid dream. I'm like watching myself interact in their dream. But watching me interact in the dream, I'm actually interacting in the dream. So it's like having two perceptions going on. It's very interesting.
You're a double soul person.
Double soul?
Yeah, it's possible. You know how people have twins.
Mm-hmm.
Think about having two people in one.
Oh, like
Nah, not like some crazy shit, but just a regular person, just kind of double everything.
no, I'm like what they call it, a two spirit person in the Native
Oh,
American
you seen Yu-Gi-Oh before, right? You watch anime?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Basically,
I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh.
he was inhabited by two different spirits.
Oh, is that what happened? I missed some of the
And
episodes.
then
I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
let me tell you something. In African spirituality, which is ours, and we the black people in the hieroglyphs and Kemet, you feel me? That's where chemistry comes from.
Mm.
Um, we honor our ancestors. You remember Black Panther?
Yep.
when he astral plane and he went into the dirt and then he came out, Black Panther, he seen his ancestors and they came from the, you know what I'm saying? And that was kind of racist. Oh shit, I just realized that part. Damn, they threw something spiritual and truth and then made it racial at the same goddamn time. God damn. Damn, hey, look, yo, because certain shit don't go over my head. I see it eye to eye, you feel me? Or I see it below me, you feel me? So check this out, right? He's seen his ancestors, right? The people before.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to African spirituality, we worship, not worship, but okay. So you got a mom or a granddad or somebody or grandmother. You worship them, right? You love them, right?
Yeah, I love them. I don't know about worshiping.
Oh look, but guess what? In school, 12 Years a Slave, we gotta hear about the founding fathers, some. Even white people they don't even know that. And my friends agree with this shit. My white friends agree. I say it's joke. You feel me? You see what I'm saying?
They agree with what?
They don't know those people and why they teaching that like that.
Teach it.
Okay, so let me do another one for you. You ready for this? So I was with
Mhm.
my white friends in one of my white houses. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is my white friends. I'm like, hey, check this out. He said, hey, why do y'all need a black entertainment television channel? I said, okay. I said, y'all get MTV, right? Or we got MTV. Actually, we got Z. I said, check it out. You got CMT, right? I said, check it out. Turn from channel one and go to and slowly turn the channels and see how many black people you see without it being a commercial. And them looking stupid, like they buying something. Yeah, hey, he kept turning. And then after a while, I said, yeah. I'm like, yo, I'm like, yeah, it's shit real. It's like, holy shit. I'm like, no, turn back a couple of channels. Like, we start over. I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, hold on. It ain't a fluke. It ain't a fucking fluke. And then they change shit nowadays, though. It's different nowadays, but back then, that shit changed up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, it's so much shit. Oh, so the spiritual realm, right? People scared of that. We got a physical and a mental and a spiritual realm. Since I lost my other channel, I'll speak about that right now. You ready for it?
Uh-huh.
All right. So, one thing I spoke about was in a video called Spiritual Warfare, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have a mind, a body, and a spirit, right? Or people will say a soul. So people think you can be attacked mentally, right? Or you can be attacked physically, right? But you can be attacked spiritually. And I'm not talking about like voodoo or all that shit, but it's basically on that same precipice, but
Thank you.
it's the over understanding thing that we don't even have the words to explain. But that shit is a real thing. All the shit that people be doing in China, that's something else, you know?
Right.
What you think about that? What you think about my bond to spirituality? You want me to hear me speak some shit? Not speak some shit. I said that wrong. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So what I learned from Bantu spirituality, Kimbo, Natsu Zombie, Yamazulu,
What that mean?
Ubugani. Remember Black Panther? He was like Ubugani.
Yeah.
Only I could do shit like that. Like you remember Killmonger? And people like, and some people like, I look like, nah. I've been this name for the longest, and okay. I'm gonna share that shit because people be think I'm fucking joking when I'm saying that shit. I think I'm lying and shit. Hold up, let me go to that shit. So, say what you said again. My bad.
I said, what does that mean?
Ubugani.
No, the other
Oh,
stuff you said.
the other shit. Oh, that shit mean what it mean? Hold on, nah. It means okay. So Kimbo means glory, and it basically means going to the Most High. Isn't yeah? It's basically giving praise unto bre- praise unto the Creator of all, the highest of highest. You feel me?
Uh huh.
There you go. Well, I said it. I said it right. Yeah. Shit ain't easy to say. But now I learned that. You know what I'm saying? Like for years, like I pay attention to people and stuff. There's so many you okay. You have heard the phrase I am that I am.
Yep.
So you ready for the one that's in the African name? And
Mm-hmm.
you can learn this one easy. So so Nini na Nini.
So Nini not Nini.
Yep, you said it right. I am that I am. I know I am that I yep. That's what it translates to. So Nini na Nini. You said it right. Yeah. You know what? That's the connection. We able to say that shit fluently without even doing anything. It's like, of course, that's our people. They were like, when they look at us, like they were like, holy shit, that's because it's a difference. You feel me? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That
Um. Okay. So I said, Kimbo, Natale Zombie, Yamazulu. Natale Zombie is his name. Yamazulu. Like glory to the Most High. So Nini Na Nini, I am that I am. That's another name. Um, you got that through the Hebrew Israelite Ruach Hakodesh. But that's more through the Yiddish, and it's not through the Bantu speaking languages. Well, I'm a beast with this shit, but at the same time, I respect all that shit. Like anybody who's spreading positive messages, whether which way they get to it, cancer. Like me, I always keep expanding. You feel me? My brain.
yeah, that's a good thing.
Um, let me see. Is it? It might be another one. I think it's another name that. Hold on. So there's two different schools of thoughts too that came from that. Besides the Bantu expansion, I'll explain that later. So you got Simeon Toko. You ever heard of him?
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah, interesting story. Have you heard of Simeon? Hold on, Simon Kabongo.
Nope.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about the latter, but Simeon Tucker. Basically, the story goes like this. You ready for it? It's like a campfire story, but it's like a Jesus story. So Simeon Tucker, he was African. I think he was in the Congo, and he had 12 musicians. He was a musician, and he was great with it. He was a preacher, and then he was like an older black guy. You know what I'm saying? Dark skin, son third, and basically he was doing a whole bunch of stuff, and they tried to cut him up and just do a whole bunch of other shit. And he kept coming back alive, and he was like, "Why did you take my heart from me?" And some other crazy shit. Yeah, this is a story to tell. You feel me?
Yeah.
Real people and what they really did and how much they stood up, and then what people be talking about after them. You can't blame them because they're like, nah, this motherfucker did some shit that other people couldn't have did. You feel
Mhm.
me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect that and I understand what stories and how they get blown up.
The Black Jesus. Mhm.
Well, yeah, well, no, the African black Jesus.
Yeah, I heard that story. Hmm.
Oh, okay, okay. Let me put a little bit of funk in here with the comedic. You still got white Jesus? picture in your living room? I said,
Oh,
not you, but like I'm talking about like for the chat. Like they ain't in here, but everybody know like when they watch this shit, like you fucking sick. I always feel like you know what I say when niggas start arguing too much. I say, you know what we need? We need white dudes.
yeah.
They were like, yo, King, stop. They were like, yo, stop.
And white Jesus is not pleased.
Yeah, no. It ain't no white dude, but you know what I'm saying. We the
Here's
mother.
a joke.
All right, so check this out, right? It's black Jesus, brown skin, burnt, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers look like me. Buying two motherfuckers, yeah. Oh, you don't even know what Bantu is, do you?
Bantu is a language.
Yeah, but you look a Bantu. Look, ask a continental African. You know you got FBA, ADOs, you got CAs, continental Africans, not California, continental Africans. You know, for people from the continent, but they mostly sub-Saharan, mostly from not the northern part where all the Arabs at, or not on the horn. Some of them on the horn, below that down in the fertile part where all the nice shit at. Yep, they were mistaken. Yeah, even me. Yeah. I had a Nigerian lady. She swore up and down. She thought with somebody from wherever she was from and said, "Oh, you changed. You're not even this." I'm like, "No, what you mean? I ain't do nothing to you." And then she came back and was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You're not the guy I'm talking to." So she obviously called the person, then realized that it wasn't me, and then thought it was me. Oh yeah, she showed a video to the guy. Yeah, it was like I couldn't see him, but it was like yeah, that was somebody from over there. I was born here, raised, people's here, I don't consider myself ADOS or FBA. I consider myself when the ancient ancestors reborn, somebody one of a higher consciousness to try to connect people. But
Yeah.
I say that not in a way to be like, I'm saying it to kind of quickly get that shit out the way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I say I'm one of the ancestors reborn, I learned that from one of my first teachers was an older white lady who was a historian. She showed me who I look like, who I look. I was like, oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, I like damn. Like not only was I reading the Bible, but she gave me the shit before that. You feel me? Commit. But she didn't call it that. She just this is the regular shit that everybody get. Got money.
Right.
But and I'm not no bookworm and like that. No, I don't read books like that. But I did and I do. You feel me? When I want to. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Oh goodness.
You know what I want to do? You want to hear some good shit? I got a pitch for a movie. And they still this shit cool. I got a pitch for a movie. You ready for this shit? It's
Uh-huh.
it's called The Last Year. The Last Year. Repeat that. The Last Year.
The last year.
All right. Guess what the movie about?
Oh, it's a movie.
Yeah. I mean, I created this shit in my head, and I need to write this shit down and make a script for this shit. But you gonna like it. This is the basic concept of the movie. It's called The Last Year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So check it out. Aliens come to Earth, and they say we taking all black people and everybody else at Cape Town.
Mm-hmm.
And you ever watched the Titanic?
Yeah.
All right, so check it out. So the first part of the movie was very romantic and good and having fun, and joyous, and then the second part was very traumatic.
Mm-hmm.
So the first part of my movie is gonna be everybody be like, "Oh, this shit bullshit," or like, "Nah, I'm taking this." It's gonna be different perspectives of people like taking it different ways, right? I like
Yeah.
that. I don't want to show a movie with just some shit. I want to do a movie like how we grew up and shit was fun and or elaborate our mind because or not just showing different shit just to throw it in our face. No, I want to see the different people talking about like, oh yeah, it's white people, but like, oh them niggas look, and then look, shit, damn, I'm fucking it up. Hold on, let me backtrack for a second. All right, so check it out. You gotta mute yourself. So all of a sudden, the first part is joyous and everybody laughing up, something. And then at the middle of the movie, right, after everybody laughing, like people saying, "Oh, this ain't gonna happen," or people like black people like, "Oh yeah, this is meant to happen." We don't know it's nefarious or good, malevolent. We don't know. Then at the right in the middle of the second part of the movie, it's like, "You niggas ain't going nowhere." You niggas ain't going nowhere.
Oh wow.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's a good movie, right? And
Yeah.
look, I want you to add in the part like, you're like, hey, yo, we can make this shit. Like that. You're like, yo, this is so fucking funny. You niggas ain't going nowhere. Yeah. All right. Right after that, instead of being a joyous, laughy part, it's going to be a Titanic part, to where actually everything's happening, but not yet. But right before it happened, everybody said, "No, we don't want the black people to leave." And then you see people, everybody was like, "No, we don't want to see the black people leave." And it turns into a polar opposite of everything that was happening before, which is actually both of these things are like a parallel universe or layered on top of each other. It's actually happening right now. Hold on, I got you.
My bad.
It's okay. Look, so at like the second part of the movie, you niggas ain't leaving nowhere, and I want that to be like a cue point because it catches people's attention. We higher level of conscious of thinking in that, but that's the stuff that pulls other people in. It's like, oh yeah, I love the movie. That was my favorite part. You niggas ain't going no. Holy shit! All right, so check it out, right? Then it goes to the more the tragic part, to where before the actual leaving, the actual leaving probably happened at the end of the movie, or maybe the last 30 minutes. It'd be like a 3 hour movie or some shit, right? So now it's to the part where it's not laughing to his stuff. It's like, hold on, y'all actually leaving? It's like, hold on, now you like I. You know how you graduate from something like, damn, I ain't gonna see y'all no more, or move or something, and it's
Mm-hmm.
moving and everybody getting sad and like, nah, damn, we about to lose black people, And it's really like, damn, Dave Chappelle smoking a cigarette, put that in the movie. Damn, y'all about to lose black people. I told you, white people. I told you, yeah, it was shit like I can get that shit. Like, if the movie good enough, get enough money, yeah, shit like that. I like to be creative. People brains. Okay, so have you seen the thing about the copy and paste thing? The
About
wave,
the
the
what?
trend. Okay, so copy and paste. People like to ride trends or ride waves.
Right.
Basically, instead of being creative and creating their own things, people try to do what they see works, but it's voice for different things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you create something new, you'll be in control of it because ain't nobody else did it. You don't know how to do it.
Right.
Anything you want to say about? You can follow there. I'm going because I get lit. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I get lit when I get off of work. I'm saying, give me a couple of beers in, you know, get my L in. You feel me?
Ah, okay.
And I'm being honest. You feel me? I don't like lying to people. I don't not even lie. I not to say some shit too, but I just wanted to be honest. So it's like, okay, yeah. But I appreciate it. We building. You feel me?
Yeah.
Definitely building. So I've actually had a, a lot of different you can call okay lucid visions, but have you had any open visions? I mean, hold on, lucid dreaming. Have you had any open visions or testimonies, anything like that? Like like that one that you spoke earlier. I want to hear that one again. That was a good one where you said you was actually walking in real life with your mom and shit just colored up. Oh, I ain't said the way you said it, but you know I remember that shit because of the way you described
Yeah, the world just changed. The colors changed, everything just changed.
it. Did it change back to normal or did everything stay like that?
No, it stayed like that.
Okay. Have you been ever to notice anything beyond that? I mean, like not beyond that, but like with that, have you noticed anything? Because I noticed a whole bunch of shit that people, everybody done ran into some shit that we like, you know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing. I don't understand, and I want to get away from it. You seem like one of them people's like, nah, I want to know, I want to understand what the hell is going on with that shit.
Yeah, I see a lot of stuff.
Tell me something. If you want to ask me,
I see
I'll
people
be honest.
getting possessed. I see spirits walking. I see shit wrong with people. I see things that people don't see. I foresee a
No,
lot
no,
of
no,
shit.
nigga, you said you seen spirits walk. You said you seen shit around people. Hold on. Don't forget those two things, right? I remember
Hmm.
I was with my baby mama, right? She was pregnant, like about 5 months pregnant, right? And I'm like, we both like 17. Um, I went outside to get some fresh air, right? And
Uh huh.
I swear I seen something that looked like like a person running up, right? But it wasn't a
Hmm.
person. It was like it act like it was just like all fire, but it looked like a person. But it wasn't a person. It was like all fire, and it was hot as shit out there. They can say it's like a summer mirage or this and the third, but let me get into it after that though. So I'm like, and then it kind of disappeared as it closer to get. It was like way down the street, like it was like motherfucking like 15 houses down. You feel me? And it was
Hmm.
running. So I'm like, damn. I thought it was like, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck was that? All right, I'm like, okay. So I come back in, close the door. I ain't even say nothing. I don't know if I said nothing, but I know I eventually told everybody. But look, I go back in the house, and then a whole bunch of shit happened. Everybody start arguing and going off and shit. And I was like, damn, what the fuck going on? Look, and then all of a sudden, we all shut up and can hear like some arguing outside, right? And
Hmm.
it's next door neighbors, right? And they arguing like a motherfucker, right? So we look
Hmm.
outside. I go outside. I'm like, damn, they arguing like a motherfucker. Come back in. Then we hear some more shit. It's the people in front of us arguing, going off like a motherfucker. Then it's the people beside. Look, all five cribs beside us were fucking going off and arguing. And then guess what? Oh no, police was called. At least all three of them shits. And we won't even like. That's their own individual shit. You feel me? That we ain't even talking to each other. Like that's just they shit going on. Yo, that shit just kept happening. Like, I'm like, holy shit. I like when I noticed and realized what's going on. I'm like, basically whatever that was, it's like, oh shit, I got the right time. Like shit, I'm up in this bitch. Yeah,
Oh wow.
and that's the way I'm interpreting it because what you said earlier, you had get two different talking points you talk about. You said you seen shit around people. You said you seen people possessed, right? Or to that extent.
I've seen all kind of things. I've seen people get possessed, and I've seen spirits walking around.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Like I seen and it's crazy. Like, and the police got called on us after that shit because this shit in my house as this shit happened. Like, everybody started going off and doing. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, yo, you can see some shit and know some shit and still can't change that shit. You feel me? You ever been through that before? Like, damn, I can see this shit happen. I'm gonna tell them. You probably gonna get to the point where it's like, I ain't gonna say that because I'm not trying to be funny in that tone, but they probably gonna know me, you know what I'm saying? And treat me like I know some shit. Like, nah, you shouldn't do that like that. You feel me?
Right.
And who am I to tell anybody? I ain't fucking perfect. I'm an alcoholic. You feel me?
Oh
Disclaimer.
my.
Yeah. I'm a recovered alcoholic. You feel me?
Well,
But I'm a good.
good good luck to you.
Well, it's like this. Like, I'm not one of the people like when you consider yourself an alcoholic or something like this. I'm on the maintenance stage. I've been like that. I've been drinking since I was 13. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not proud of that shit. No, I don't want to boast at nobody, nothing like that. Stop
I
that.
mean, it happens. It's life.
Yeah, that's and
As long as you do better than the person you was yesterday, then you winning.
but one thing about me, I don't promote any of my shortcomings, any of my negative. I admit it to tell people, hey, I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a beast. Like, I'm a good dude, and I don't want nobody to feel overshadowed or undershadowed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that about myself. You feel
Right. Well,
me?
I'm getting sleepy, so I'm gonna hop down, take my behind to sleep.
I appreciate y'all joining my stream. I'm about to probably go off to I can look up some more shit, but I appreciate you joining me. You can join anytime. I got you as a moderator. I gotta get everybody back up in my community back. You know what I'm saying? I lost a
Yeah.
lot, but I get everybody like locked in. Like, our community is so big. All okay. So H Block, when he go into one of the next live patterns, be like, oh yeah, King Genocide already got a new channel. He got African Americans at Eidos and all the other shit. What the fuck they gonna say? You feel me? Shit like that. just me.
Right.
It's just me saying that. But like, no bullshit. Like, I got panelists for like good people is just you'll fuck with, and I'm gonna tell them to flood your channel. You know what I'm saying? I got you.
Okay. Cool beans. Well,
Like,
you have a good night.
I appreciate you.
Talk to you later.
All right, peace.
Peace.
All right, I'm gonna play. I should play one more song, but yeah, I'm gonna do it. Play one more song.